Sorry. Are we live? Why, hello, hello, hello. This is a live presentation, and I am Anie, creator and inventor of the JOOLTOOL. So welcome to today's show. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. We've been going through a series of restoring your pliers, and it just seems like there's so many different shapes of pliers. I mean, I could be doing a show for like an entire month just on pliers. But there's one plier that I feel as though I need to show is the round nose pliers. I just had them. Did I lose them all? Oh, they're right here. The round nose pliers. And mine are, on the older side. Like, remember, you guys, I use these when I was working on the bench. The tip is leaving a little bent right here. You can see how bent that tip is. And so I want to show you, this will be really quick on how to refinish these. So if you guys have the round nose pliers, this is a really quick video. And just a few announcements as you guys are trickling in. Let me go ahead and see where everyone is. I didn't get that. You know what's weird? Sometimes you get a notification and sometimes you don't. So now I have to go to the JOOLTOOL. JOOLTOOL is live. I'm live. Oh, and I was on my phone. Oops. So hello. Hi, Deborah Marimay. Hi, Bonnie. Hey. Oh, shoot. I have a loud voice. Hold on. And then we have, hi, Deb Henready. Hello, hello. Karen Miller Anderson. Hi, Linda. Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie. So hi, Teresa Sornowski, and hello, Bobby Benton on YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Lori. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to be cleaning up these round nose pliers. So they're round, basically, all the way around, and a nice little pointy tip, but they're a little bit, there's like, it's a little iffy over there. They've kind of made their own little shape. You could tell I'm quite aggressive with my pliers. So real quick refinishing, I felt as though if we were doing this series with pliers, we couldn't forget this one. And I just want to zip right through this, you guys. If you guys stay with me, I'll do it really quick. And what? Rita Ringer. Hi. Hi, Nancy Robertson. Hi, Rita Ringer. Hi, David Keith. Hello, hello. Hi, Penny Horn. Hi, everybody. Hi, Patty. Yeah, Teresa, I have your stone here. We're going to work on this. I've been just so busy, and I really want to devote some good time. So I sent you some pictures, by the way, to take a look-see at your stone. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Hi, Heidi. Well, all my people. Hello, Jennifer Chote. Hello. Hi, Kathy Keaton. Oh, hi, John Ray Floyd. So, you guys, without further ado, we're going to get started. So, right? Okay. So, just a quick little announcement, you guys. So, the pink magic buff is up on the website for pre-order. It's not much of a wait, you guys. They are in transit, and I should be getting them next week. So, and there is another family member that I didn't want to tell you about just yet. But so this is this is it, both of them right here. So this is for a very high end polish. This is even finer polish than the magic buffs that I currently have. I've worked really hard. They're from Japan. So I wanted to take this and put it into a small inside ring kind of buffer, if you will, so you can use with your save your hands or with the flex shaft. So here it is, you guys, right here. Wrong side. Over there. What side? Where did he go? Over there. So this is what they look like, and they're going to be a set of 6 different grades. So I just want you guys to know, look how cute it is. Isn't it adorable? I love the pink color. So it's about 1 inch diameter, but what it is it cleans and polishes. So it's just, so this is something that I kind of, yeah, so the little ones are not on the website yet, but they will be. So stay tuned because Jarl has to put every single one of those little items up. So it's a little process and we've been quite busy. So give us a moment. So just so you know, those will be up and they're just delicious, just delicious. So just to real quick, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's this little wheel right here. It's my pink wheel. This one doesn't have a sticker. We designed the sticker. So there. And then so, like, so for example, you guys take a look. If something is like, remember when we made that J, look at it from just sitting around and just being thrown around. Literally, I actually just put it back on the ring holder. It had been scuffed around, just thrown with the rest. I didn't even put it in a Ziploc bag. Shame, shame, shame on Anie. So do you guys see, you know, but this is great for touching up stuff. So just take a look. Just the second I touch it, you guys, look at this finish that you get. Do you guys see that? It's like, wow. The current lead time on a JOOLTOOL, like a JOOLTOOL machine order? Oh, so it depends. Current lead time on a JOOLTOOL, you guys. We've got lots of orders, especially after our promo special on the free visor. You know, the free visor, you still get the free visor with the tool rest. Yeah, so like it just depends on what kit it is. Because remember, you guys, we are mounting all the abrasives for you. That is our complimentary service we are doing here at Christmas time. And remember, since we're shorthand staff, if you order one of the larger kits, it's going to take a minute for us to put everything. So it like Kristen just said, if you order the the jewelry polishing kit, that's pretty fast, you know. But if it's more complicated with all the accessories, it's going to take, you know, a few days. So just know that we're doing our best at even upgrading domestic shipping within the United States. We're doing everything we can, you guys. I'm on your side. Remember that. So if I can get them out as fast as possible, I will sleep better at night. So that's our objective here. I mean, there's a lot that we keep shipping. I love Jennifer. Jennifer said she had told her husband, it's Friday. And he goes, no, it's not. It's Thursday. And by the way, what is Friday? Friday is tomorrow. Woohoo. Okay, let me not get excited. So you guys, that's tomorrow, Friday. So what was I doing? Oh, I was showing the... No, so check this out. We used this to polish. It's funny, Jennifer Chute had given me... No, but it's not. It works beautiful on the, like, so for example, remember Jennifer Chute donated her beautiful Fordite. And do you guys see that polish we got? We actually polished it on this. So give me a second now that I put metal on it. Let me just clean that up real quick. Let me just use that to, I love how I use the back of a buff to clean it. I just need a piece of cloth. So look, this is what we did. We took Fordite resin, you guys. Look at that polish you guys get. It's like ridiculous. So you can polish like, you know, resin, polymer clay, acrylics with it. It's very, very fine of a high polish. Like, I don't understand how much more finer. It's the ultimate polish, and you don't have to worry about... It exceeds our shine scale, really, you guys. You know me, I try to get like the best of the best, and this is like impressive. You know, it takes a lot to impress me. So I wanted this for the inside of the rings. So like, look, so you see how we were doing that? Now that we'll go back to the metal. So you can use it on like polymer clay. You can use it on resin. You can use it on Fordite like you just saw me do. What else can we use it on? I'll explore this even more, but just like even if you want to polish this, like look, it's really nice because it doesn't want to grab it out of your hand. It's very, very nice. Look at that. Woo! Very nice. You can even do the face. Look, what's cool is, look you guys, if you don't even want to do it here, you can even go like this. You guys see how I'm kind of holding it a little flat? And you can even polish it. Look at that. Wow. Do you see? And it's like, don't even have to worry about anything. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This polish. Wow. So yeah, like even if that's kind of cool. Like this one needs a little sprucer upper. Remember this I had done way back. I've just been leaving this throwing around. So look, you guys can even do it like this. Like if there's certain areas you want to polish that you don't want to, you see that? You see I'm hitting this one and that one. And then I'm going to go here and there. Let me go to it. Which is kind of cool because look, I'm going to put my head right here. And go back and forth. Isn't that cool? You guys see how it doesn't like pull it out of your hand? Look, I'm going to go like this. So this way I'm only hitting that. Are you guys with me? So cool, huh? I'm actually... So as I find more uses for it, I'll definitely share it with you guys. But do you guys see what I mean? Like this is, so I'm going to go in those last two I'm going to hit up real quick. So it's great for even touching up like stuff that has been sitting around, you know, since you're not doing any shows. Wow. You see that? I didn't do the rest of this, but this is where I started at. So like even if you have stuff that has been laying around, this is great. Or you finish something, you know, and you want that extra pop of shine. This is really nice. It doesn't want to pull it out of your hand either, you guys. It's just like, wow. It's like really pretty. I don't know how to explain it, but in person. Who said that, Tom? Melanie says, my eyes are blinding. It is. Look, I'm not joking, you guys. I didn't even put the vacuum on. I put it on now. I'm still a little backwards. So it's just really, I don't know how much more I have to say. It's really, really a super high polish. You know what? I haven't explored stones. Maybe softer stones, I'm thinking. I know I played around with on a pearl. So like, you know how we take the, like any kind of divots off of the pearl when, like with my felt polishing, I don't have a pearl. But it really, you use it after and it like brightened the pearl up. So I know it did that. So you know me, I'll keep experimenting and I'll let you know. But that's a good one. I'll check on the stones, but I don't think it's going to do much for the hard because it's so fine. It might do something nice for the softer stone. I know, I love Bobby. Bobby, I know you're a new jewel tooler. I just am just over the moon, Bobby, that you got a jewel tool. This is how I feel every time you talk about it on Instagram. I just want to go, woo, 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 woo. But, you know, I got to just type boring, blah, 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 emoji, you know, but basically that's how I feel. So I'm excited. I'm glad that the videos are helping and that you're just absorbing them like a sponge. What else was it? I want to grab a stone. Now that you got me thinking, Heidi, where's a stone that I can get, like a soft stone? I don't know. It'll come to me. I'll show you more, you guys. What can I say? Yeah, I don't have any really good turquoise here. I was thinking maybe my rhodochrosite, but I don't know what happened to it. It's like disappeared. So nonetheless, let's get going with the plier, the round, what's it called? The round chain nose plier. But this is cool, huh? Yeah, right, Linda? I'm thinking turquoise too. So I'm going to try and check it out with the turquoise. I just want to get something that's not shiny because I already have turquoise that I polished. Oh no, here, let's try. I don't know. Oh, well, it's polished, but I don't know how much more. But it is. Aw. So yeah, so that's a turquoise. So let's, okay, so say goodbye. Look what I did to my poor pink one. I made it dirty, but whatever. Hi, Suni. Hi, Mel. I wonder about wampum. What's wampum? Melanie, talk to me. What's wampum? I've heard it before, but it's not ringing the bell in the head today. Hmm.
Small cylindrical beads traditionally made by North American Indian people from shells strung together.
Oh, like a shell. I believe, yes, I think it will polish that. Honest, wampum. I think it will. I just don't have any. But that's a good one. Okay, so I'll put a little list together and we'll try it out. You know, I love trying and experimenting. I've done everything with you guys, so why stop now? Okay, so you guys, this is the project at hand. You guys see it. So this is my gorgeous Lindstrom plier. I love it. It's very nice. See Lindstrom right here. Very nice. It's been a while, so I think I removed that little clipper in between. I didn't want it, so, you know, I'm that little tension thing that they put. I think I've removed it. I guess it bothered me one day and I took it off. So this needs some help. You guys, honest to God, this one's even bent. So I'm not going to worry about rebending it. I'm just going to smooth it over. And there is a gap in between. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you guys can, yeah, you guys can see. So there's a gap in between. Do you guys see that? Like what I mean is there's like a gap. Where's that paper that I had? Here, I'll just grab this. Do you guys see how there's like a little bit of a gap? It's not kind of gripping. It's not even gripping the tip. Look. Nope, not gripping. No grippage. No grip. But yesterday's? Oh, remember this bad boy? Remember this? Remember Glenda said this was nasty when we started. And look at what we did here. Now this one's a different story. Look at that. And we ground the inside, which I'm still amazed. Amazed at how awesome we got it. It had like teeth in there, for crying out loud. Hi, Suni. Nancy Collins also asked, what is quad-hog? Okay, so you guys, let's get going. So I'm going to use the medium scratch eraser on this one. So where's my medium? I used the medium. It's missing, of course. This is because I didn't clean up after yesterday. So I'm going to use the medium scratch eraser. I just grabbed the 4-inch. You can definitely use this on the 3-inch, you guys. Just let me show you real quick. This is the medium for, you know, if you want to use the 3-inch. This is the 4-inch. Works the same. You get it. You got it. All that good stuff. And it's nice. It opens all the way. So you guys, if you're going to modify pliers, please be mindful. Please be mindful. If you're going to modify them, before you buy them, make sure they open. You know, they don't have to open up like all the way, but at least enough to get clearance underneath my like disc. Do you know what I mean? It's got to clear it. Like, yeah. So it's got to clear. So for example, this one didn't open up that much. Like for example. Yeah, this one opens up way more. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at the difference. But I was still able to get it. But the whole idea is you want to make sure you're able to clear this. Like, you don't want, while it's spinning, you don't want to hit up here. So, you know, even if you're there, you're still good. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of that. So let's get started. So, yeah, there we go. Yarrow says, yes, please. You be quiet, Yarrow. Yarrow, can you do me a quick little video? Because my playbacks are not pretty, if you can. So I'm just going to darken it so I know where I am when working on the scratch eraser. And we're pretty much going to roll to the left, roll to the right, roll, baby, and drop it. Roll them. I always want to say, roll that beautiful bean footage, but I didn't want to say it. So let's go. Let's get some lights here. my JOOLTOOL lights. There we go. I don't want them too much in the camera, so let me pull it back a little. Okay, so running this at medium speed, you guys. Medium speed. Okay, so I'm gonna just hold it right here. So look at how I'm holding it. I have my finger here. I'll actually put something here to support this portion. And I'm just gonna hold it and make contact with it, but very light touch. The secret is light. I mean, if you're scared to use it, trust and believe the lighter the touch is gonna be beneficial to you. Do you guys see I just rolled? Just a light little roll and already it's looking good, guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna open it up a little bit more because I really don't wanna go in this direction. So let's try to keep it like this. Hold on, let me back it. Here we go. So try to get a nice, comfortable working area. So I chose medium, you guys, only because medium is stiffer. It's gonna have no, like, very little conformability, and that's what I want when working on one. There we go. And just give it one little pass, and oh my, oh my. Oh my. Look. Are you guys seeing the difference? Like, look, it's even pointier. Wow, I'm so jealous that I didn't do this before. I could have so enjoyed this. You guys don't understand. It's pointy. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even turn this off. Stop. So, like, look at how pointy I got this to the point where it's scratching my nail. Do you guys see that? Scratching the nail. It'll scratch metal too. Hold on, let's grab some metal. Let's show metal, Anie, not your nail. Like, look at this. I can engrave with it. Hello. That's just sick. Anie is just a weirdo when it comes to finishing. So let's fix this one. Was this the side that was a little wonky? Yeah, this is the side that's a little wonky at the tip. Now, there's a part of me that wants to loop this real quick. Let me loop wait, what am I doing here? No, let me show you guys on a loop. Let me actually loop it. Okay, so the tips are not, they haven't touched. So if I want the tips to touch, this plier is not going to be the one to do it. The tips don't touch even to begin with, but I was thinking about bending this one just a little bit. Let me see if I did it. Just a little, not so much. I'm going to try to bend the tip because for some reason it's going like out, like it's kind of bending out. Let me see if I can kind of bring it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leverage and use the back portion of the plier. Yeah, I can use a flat one, but I just made it really pretty, my flat one. Yarrow. No, I don't want to. I've got to take pictures of that. So hold on. It's okay. I'll just use this one. I'll use the back portion of it and just kind of bring it in just a little. Let's see if that did anything. Let me see. Yarrow said, What does that mean, Yarrow? Yeah, it straightened it up. It's not as buckled as it was. But they're either way, they're not touching. I don't know why this plier doesn't want to touch. They don't want to touch each other. So we're just going to leave it like that. Okay, as long as we're not so like this, you know. So let's go ahead. Medium speed, you guys. And so I'm going to go ahead and hold this here. Yeah, this is still the medium. And the lightest touch, and you just roll, you guys. Just keep it even when you're doing it. So try to keep it, like, start in the back and then lift up. You guys see how I evenly caught the full surface? And if you get confused, stop. And, you know, regroup and just start again. Just be mindful of the other side. So I'm going to start in the back. Oh, well, it wants to start it. And just keep it rolling. Just a light little touch. There we go. And then I'm going to close it right here and then kind of go over the whole. Yeah, it's lumpy. Yep, there we go. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Look at how nice they look now. Do you see that? So even though it's a flat wheel, you have to use a flat wheel, and and make it that way you can get a perfectly uniform, even finish. And that way there's no waves in it or anything. So this is really nice the way it is. Honest to God, it's super smooth. It doesn't have any of those nastiness, and very smooth. Now, if you wanted to just give it a finer finish, you can polish it, or you can use your very fine. Let's say this is the very fine. Mine is really ugly. Do I have a nice clean one on the table? Oh, I took it off the table. I put it here somewhere. Ugh. Oh, you guys. Oh, I don't know where it is. So it's very fine. Oh, here it is. This is the new one. There it is. Very fine. You see that? Okay. Yo, did you just take a deep breath because I couldn't find my very fine? Oh my God, really, Yarrow? There you go. Oh, it's recorded. I didn't know. Oh, then I'll move quicker. Okay, hold on. So what I'm going to do, since this is the very fine, it's not going to really do much. So we're just going to use this as almost like a little polisher, if you will. But it'll just polish it up really quickly, and you'll see. So you just want to go over it really lightly, and it polishes metal so nicely, you guys. So if you don't want to use the felt wheel per se, so just glide, whatever is comfortable, you guys. Follow your, your instinct. Just make sure you're holding it nice and steady, and a light touch, and drop it. So remember, oh, I only did the inside. Hold on. There. So just hold it right here, you guys. Light touch, roll up. Da, 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 da. Let me get that plier out of the way. There we go. Let's keep going. Roll, roll, roll. Now you can polish these. If you're working on wire that you want, as you work on it and you burnish it, you want it to be shiny. Well, hell, we'll just give it a quick little polish. So I kind of do the outside with it closed. Kind of do both of them at the same time. There we go. Beautiful. Woo! See that? So now they're a little bit more shinier, if you will. Do you see that? Really nice. The vacuum. And then from here, you guys, if you want, you can polish it. We can go straight to the felt wheel and give it a polish. But I just want you guys to know, at this stage, it's really, really, like we're talking really, really shiny. Oh my God, look at this, Yarrow. Talk about the little swigglies you guys can make with this. Look at Anie's wire work. Don't be jealous, y'all. Look at that. So no marg. So we're going to polish it. So remember, when you're polishing, be really careful. Oh wait, actually the tips, I wanted to work on the tips real quick. So I wanted to make sure my tips are even. So I kind of will hit it real quick with the medium. Just really, really quick. Just a light little something, just to make sure they're nice and even. Just a light touch. Kind of roll over. Everything looks good. Oh yes, very nice. Beautiful. So now if you look at the profile, you guys, they're nice and even. So I'm going to give this a nice little polish. Well, where's my felt? Here it is. Felt. And compound would be nice. If I could find a piece. Here we go. So even if I might be working on the edge, don't forget to put some compound on the edge, you guys. Hello, Tom. Okay, so let me go ahead and darken it so you guys can follow along with what I'm doing. Oh, they're so sharp. Woo! So nice and sharp. So you have to be really careful when you're polishing, you guys, because you don't want that sharp edge to get lodged into the felt. So just be mindful of the angles. Remember, keep anything sharp, you guys. Anything sharp facing the hole of your vacuum hole. Just remember the rotation. There's an arrow here. So keep it in that direction. So look, I'm going to stand over here and kind of hold it and roll. You guys see? And my nose is kind of down. I don't want to take that sharp point and, you know, point it up into the felt. Are you doing a side view? Can you do a side view, you guys? It's kind of like when you're polishing a graver. You just want to keep it rolling nice. Is my hand in the way? Okay, good. Here's another good one. This is a good side view. So you guys see how that works all the way to the tip. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Beautiful, nice and polished. Gorgeous. Look at that polish. Woo! Look at that. This was never this polished. I can tell you right now. This was never this polished. Ever. Ever. No. So the reason why I'm not using a brush, so someone on YouTube suggested, on Facebook said to use a brush. So the reason why, you guys, we're not using a brush is I don't want to compromise any of that perfect fluid straightness. So remember, anytime you use a buff or a brush, it's going to create an uneven wave. So I'm not creating any kind of uneven wave. I'm trying to replicate factory finish. So no brushes here. No brushes. No brushes. We want to see everything we're doing. Yeah. So no, I'm not going to, no, brushes will not be for this. It's not good for this. Because we want it to be perfectly, did I get this area? Yeah. I want it to be there. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, so we're done. And that's that. Told you it was going to be quick. Very nice. I love Jennifer's shoe taste. I don't think these are now TSA compliant. They're not. But here, so this is another cool thing. If I put my I can't find it. My magic buff. Where is it? Oh, here it is. If I put this on, you guys, I can now, the pink magic buff. You can use the other one too. Don't get me wrong. You can definitely use the other one, but I just am in love with this one right now. You know how when you have a little love affair with something? So this is, you run around like medium, kind of slow speed. So I'm just going to like lightly touch it like right here. Just a quick little something. You know, just like a little. Yes. It's true. Always keep the point flowing in the, wow, wow. With the flow of the disc. Okay, you guys see that shine. Woo! Like that's nice. So, what do your round nose pliers look like? Huh? Wow, really pretty. So now, okay, so you want to see the front view? You can stop. Just zoom in. Ooh! So do you guys see that? Totally different look. And look how straight the tips are. Hold on, let me go in the center. Do you guys see how straight the tips are now? That to me is more impressive than the high polish. To get those tips. So someone mentioned using a brush to clean them up. The brush, remember, it's like polishing a concrete floor with a broom. You're not going to get that even, perfect reflection, you know? You're going to get, you know, it doesn't work like that. So that's why people who polish flat floors, marble floors, they walk around with a flat buffer and go just like if I was to have control, I'd probably go I'd probably like take off with it. But like, do you know what I mean? So this was straight, you know, so why would I use a brush to fix it? So yeah, so what we're doing here is with a flat disc, you're making a flat contact. Wow, that's too close to my teeth, dear Jesus. Okay, here.
Yeah, thank you.
Dear Lord, where am I? Oh, there you are. Hold on. See, flat, and I just roll, baby, roll. So that's all I did. But it's really impressive. So the space in between is still the same. Nothing's changed. It's still got the gap in between, which I knew that to begin with. So there's a gap, but this is perfect for, you know, creating those beautiful squiggles in your wire work. What am I going to do more? More wire? Okay, here. Want to see Anie's wire work? Here you go, like this. And then we'll keep going. How about that? We'll create a little cascade.
Bonnie said inquiring minds want to know what kind of shine would you get if you used the yellow magic glove followed by the new BECO?
Oh. Okay, so that's a good one, Bonnie. Bonnie, God bless you, Bonnie. Come up with the best questions sometimes. Bonnie asked, what would you get when you cross two? No, I'm kidding. Bonnie asked, what would you get if you took your magic buffs and after these hit it with this? I know what the answer is. You're going to get, yes, so yellow followed by the pink. You're going to get even like a better finish. Like let's say that you kind of even miss some lines, or the lines are a little bit too, it's too much for the pink to handle. This would handle it, and then the pink would take it to that blinding, stop kind of high polish. So if you're picky about polishing, you can use the felt, the yellow magic buff, followed by the pink magic buff. And I'm telling you, some of the finest jewelers in the world would be envious of that gleam, that high luster that you get. I'm actually going to send this wheel to a few good customers of mine, one being David Yearman, because they really have trouble when it comes to the finer high polish. They do not want to use a buff with compound. It's not what they want. If you think I'm a MacGyver, you have to see the things that they've MacGyvered. They've showed it to me, and I just like almost fall on the floor laughing. So I'm like, no, you guys, I'll help you out. So this is something that I feel like I didn't want to show them yet because I only have a few coming, and I feel like they'd clean me out. So you guys are my first priority, and I wanted to show it to you guys first. Thank you, Bonnie. I love that question. Keep them coming, girl. You're really very insightful. I love that. No, so the pink, you guys, like I said, remember when we did the 4-dite last week, when Jennifer sent us the 4-dite, I polished this 4-dite on with the pink brush, with the pink buff. So we're discovering it's not for metal only. Hold on, let me remove some of the metal that I put on here. Hold on, just a little. You see, it doesn't clog up too much. See how nice and clean that is? I just did it right there. And so, like we had just polished this. I'll polish it again because can't get any more polished, you know. Polish is just a beautiful polish. And it's nice because it doesn't want to pull it out of your hand. It just keeps giving. Just keeps giving more life. So I know it works on this in polymer clay. I just don't know where all my polymer clay is. If not, I would show it on polymer clay. But at the moment, I'm a little polymer clay missing some pieces. But I'll show you guys more next week. Or wait, do I have it in the drawer, Yar, that polymer clay piece that I polished? Can I have it? It's like that yellow brown one in the drawer over there. Hold on. Yar's going to try to get me a polymer clay piece. Cross our fingers. The zebra, yeah. Oh, yeah, Yara found it. Cool. Is it a polished piece? Oh, nice. Okay, so this piece that we had polished some time ago on one of my lives, it's really pretty. Look. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to run this about medium, like, you know, slow speed. So let's see. I'm all about, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty polish. Okay, so, yeah, it polishes the polymer clay. So it's going to polish basically plastics, resins. I wonder what it does on wood. Now you guys got me thinking. Oh, great. Look what you guys started. Oh, yeah, it's a really pretty polish. Yeah, look, here's even a little dull. I don't know why it's dull. Let's see what happens if I just hold it there lightly. Ooh, we got a polish out of it. Do you guys see that? That was a dull little spot. Why, thank you. You got wood too, Yarrow? What if I ruin the wood? What if it doesn't polish wood and here I am thinking it's going to polish the wood? Yeah, polish the back. I love how it's like flat, you guys. I'm so digging that. Oh, side view. You guys look. It's kind of like the scrubby. You know how I do this with the scrubby? But I was able to... Wow. Wow, that's a nice polish. Look at that. I mean, it's already polished, don't get me wrong. But if it wasn't polishing it even more, it would dull up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's good. So remember, I have metal on here too. So let's try the wood. Remember the wood, you guys, back in the day when we made this pretty wood necklace? Remember this? Remember those days? God, that seems like forever ago. Let's see what happens to wood. Okay, put it on the screen. Oh, wow. Oh, it did polish it, Yarrow. So there. I mean, remember, you guys, these were already polished, so it's just taking it up to another polish. So it's good to know. Wow, that's pretty. Wonder if I crank it up just a little bit more, what happens? So speed is also effective. You don't want to run these at high speed. You want them a little slower because they get a little bit conforming at a lower speed, and you just want to make sure the fine polishing fibers. Wow, Yarrow, we're good. Yeah, Yarrow's like adding it to the description. Plastics, wood. Yeah, I'm having fun. You know, there's something so satisfying about polishing something so pretty. I'm just having like a fun little time here. I love you. Everyone thinks it's Friday. Wow, you guys, like no joke, huh? Pretty nice polish. You love that, I know, right? Bonnie, do you remember when we made this? Do you remember when we made this? For all of you guys who didn't see when we made this pendant out of wood. Yeah, it'll polish both. Yeah, this was so pretty. I remember this piece. So this was a piece of wood. Yar, what did that wood look like? I think I had it here. So we actually showed how to do this on my live. All you have to do is type in JOOLTOOL wood and this will come up. We actually did two pendants. We did one with, remember, with the copper little bits in it? Remember this one? With the little copper little specks we drilled in. Boy, this is when I had more time on my hands. Oh wait, why isn't it still? It's still very. Hold on, you guys. That's not you. That's Yarrow's focus. Oh, there you go, Yarrow. That's good enough. You guys see? Oh, we should polish this and see if it'll polish up those. Okay, so this was the piece of wood. Yarrow, where's the piece of wood? This is the piece of wood. We think it's poplar wood. So this is the wood that we polished. So if you guys missed this show, yeah, so when you polish, it really did enhance the color, right? Isn't that crazy? It's such a beauty. Whoever I show this to, no one believes that it's a piece of wood. Nobody believes that it's a piece of wood. But it's wood. I have the wood to show it. Look. Here you go. Home Depot, Yarrow goes. Okay, so I'm curious. Let's polish the metal too. Hell, while we're at it. So this was the piece that we did. Are my overhead camera? Oh, yeah. So this is what we had done. So you guys see how, you know, after a while the copper kind of takes a... So this is nice. We'll spruce it up a little. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. God, you can't even see how shiny that is. Do you guys see how shiny that little sucker got immediately?
Oh, wow.
Really quick. Do you guys see in comparison to the rest? So it's really shiny immediately. So let me just hit it really quick with the rest of them.
So it doesn't look like wood.
It doesn't look like wood, right?
Now reinforced copper is the only
Right? So cute. There we go. Well, that was that. That's nice. Did not expect that. Look at this. You see? Wow. Kind of spruced that little bit. But honestly, even right? So again, we went on a when we were doing these wood. So we did this one like a cab kind of. Yeah, I don't even remember. We didn't even do the back. We were in such a hurry. We wanted to do all this design work. So this one was all around. We did both sides of this. Remember this one? So this one came out all around. Was like a nice little juicy bubble. And then we decided to turn this one into a cab. And we got creative and added the copper.
I remember it was a chunk of wood in your garage.
Don't you remember, Heidi? It was a chunk of wood in my garage. And I swear I had Yarrow cut it before we left for work. So, you know, you guys, we've done so many videos since the quarantine. So these were all quarantine videos. Every video, oh, the metal one, yeah. All of these have been since the quarantine days. And we're still in quarantine. So nothing's changed. But if you guys want to see how I did it, it's really a fun video. We had so much fun. You know what's funny, you guys? When I look at some of these pieces, it brings me back to remembering, right? When you guys saw these, didn't it bring you back to when we were watching and we're like, oh, wow, look at that. Should I do this? Should I do this? What shape to do? You know? So so if you want to watch how we did it, just so you know, it's a lot of fun, the videos. They're not your conventional will, you know, with me. This is the one you'll use in here.
Inspired me so much. I asked my husband to get me some at Home Depot.
Who said this?
Linda Shalom.
Yes, Linda. That time she said this piece inspired her so much. She asked her husband to buy this wood from Home Depot. It's so fun. And you know what I realized? So many people love like wood jewelry combined with metal. This was just a fun little thing we were doing, but I got so many messages on people wanting to do this and people digging it. And you know, that's very comfortable to wear because they're light, just so you know, and they're so unique because there's not really anything out there that can really polish wood or shape it. You know, if you want to do this, you have to really get like, if you didn't have a jewel tool, just think about it. You need a belt sander, you'd need a saw cutter, you need everything to trim it, to shape it, and to grind it. You know, you'd need I don't know, what else would you need? And it's very hard to polish it too. You would,
Such a precise hole with like a drill press.
yeah, and we used the flex shaft to do the hole. But I'm just saying, on the jewel tool, it was fun. We used everything we had. We did use the flex shaft to drill the holes for the copper little wires. And so we thought we would leave this one simplistic right here, nice and simple. And this one we added it looks like a little bit of wow, and created the cab. So that was a fun little thing. A little walk down memory lane. Thank you for joining me, you guys. And so the pink buff is great for sprucing up all your stuff. But remember, the pink buff is not going to remove heavy scratches. This is for fine, high polish. Final. You know, like this one. Geez, when I thought this one couldn't get any more polished, it does. It's really nice. This one, I was messing around with this. But when you thought this one couldn't get any more polish, you guys, it really does. Look at that. So do you guys see the difference from the left side to the right? Hold on, I'll hold it a little bit more. There you go. Do you guys see how much more shinier it is, the left versus the right? And I thought the right was shiny, you know, but silly me, what do I know? Look at that. Wow. Really high-end finish, really pretty. So yeah, that's that. And then we have the little inside ring polisher. Show it on the screen one more time, you guys. So You guys, I wanted a little set of these impregnated, I love this impregnated stuff, you guys. So this little one right here, sorry, this little one right here, it comes in a 6th grade set, and the pink, of course, is the final high polish. So this will polish the inside of the rings, and it's just like a little, just a delicious little combination wheel, but it'll give you that same polish because the same pink impregnated material that's in the buff is in this little sucker. And these are, since it doesn't have that much of that impregnated material, it's a little bit more, it's more affordable, I would say. I would say that because the impregnated material from Japan is a little pricey, and they pack in so much. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me show like a closer view. Like, look at how much, like, you don't understand how much there is. It's extremely dense. Like, these people don't play. And I've used this for a good year. I know, Nicole. I can't wait to you guys see what you can do with it. So just let me show, like, do you know what I mean, you guys? It's a lot. It's a lot of detail, a lot of work that goes, but I really wanted this pink material in the buff. So the little ones on the screen, Bobby, are for the flex shaft, or you can use them on your Save Your Hands little mandrel. They will fit on your mandrel, and they'll fit on your flex shaft. So both, so whether you have a flex shaft or your Save the Hands, it'll fit in these. So yeah, but yep, you like this, huh? I'm so excited. And they're so excited that it's in America, because they said, like, this, since I changed around so much of the wheel, that this is a custom made piece, and he says nobody has it in America. And I'm like, yes. So just know, nobody in America has this because they're custom making it for me. No, so the pink wheel is only going to be in 3-inch. If anything, they told me they can make it bigger, but I don't think they can make it smaller. That I do know. I think they told me they can make it in a 4-inch, but not yet. Let's just stay tuned, you guys. It's like, I swear, I joke sometimes. I say sometimes giving birth is easier than coming up with these new products. Yeah, so the more that they see that I have a demand and the popularity of it, they'll, like, you know, create more styles that I want. But, you know, it's just me. I just keep being picky. I'm very picky, but these are so good. So yeah, so that's that, you guys. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. We'll find out. So you guys, I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys being so supportive and so open. You know, you guys are really wanting to learn new things, you know, being brave and trying them. And I just commend you all for your strength. So with that said, you guys, I will see you guys here tomorrow for Friday. Okay, calm down, Anie. Calm yourself. Okay, calm down. Thank you so much, Heidi. I appreciate it. I feel it, you guys. Okay, Suni says help, she can't get scratches out of her sterling silver. So I'm going to give you a quick little tip, you guys. It's really quick, and I'll actually show it on here because it's flat. And so whenever you have something that's dead flat like this, the scratches are going to be so obvious, you guys, like so obvious. So like, for example, this was very rough. I don't know, someone used like sandpaper over this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Very, very rough. So like, if you are concerned about scratches, I really highly recommend you use your very fine. Suni, I think you have your very fine scratch eraser. Your very fine scratch eraser is gonna be like, here, let me show you something really quick, you guys. Look. So it's like almost like a polish, you guys. You guys see that? Just so you know, you guys have this. Now, should I be using it to make it perfectly flat? Yeah, it's questionable. I probably should have used the fine. But just so you know, when you hit it with the very fine, you get this really nice finish. Do you see that? Now, if you have like more pitted, if you see there's some pitting in the center. Do you guys see that some of the pitting right here? You guys see some of the pitting right here? So if you have that and your very fine is not taking care of it, move to the fine. You know what I mean? But Sunia, I'm going to tell you, try to stay in the world of the very fine, because that way you won't have scratches on silver. Remember, silver is pretty soft. So this is the fine, and the fine has a little bit more power. Do you guys see what I mean? It's cleaning up that area really. Yes, okay, good. So if you have the very fine scratch eraser, so this is what the fine will look like. Let's go ahead and make it nice and even. Okay. So this is the fine. Just let me show you guys. So if you look, the fine on, really fine silver creates just like fine little like marks. And if you really are not good at polishing on the felt, it would be best to go over it and change the scratch pattern with the very fine. So if you guys look, my scratch pattern is kind of straight a little. Like if you look, do you guys see? Let's take a little look. Do you guys see how my scratch pattern is kind of in the direction of the black marks? So if that's the case, I don't want you to follow that same method. I want you to like shift it. So now when the wheel hits it, it kind of cross polishes. Yeah, it crosses those lines. So I just want you to hold it here. No pushy. You know that already. And just totally change the scratch pattern. And go over it a few times without pressure. Just go over it a few times because it'll blend the metal and make your polishing job so much easier. You see that? Just so, oh my God. And then, once you cross polish, you can change it up and bring it back. But you know what I mean? So just change it, just zhuzh it. You guys see how I'm kind of going back and forth? So when you zhuzh, you guys, you kind of confuse the line pattern. So if you look, so this technique of zhuzhing, you really can't see the lines. Do you guys see how I've kind of blurred it? This is really important. If you want to learn how to polish properly, listen to me, because nobody out there will teach you this. They'll keep it to themselves. And so this is my felt wheel, and this one, we're going to do that same zhuzhing method. But what I want you to do is, I don't want you to go for the whole thing in polish. Like polish sections. Do you know what I mean? Like whatever is comfortable in polish, like this section, that section, this. You know what I mean? Don't go over the whole thing all at once. Kind of do this area, this area, this area, this area, this area, this area. Just in general. So run this at high speed. Give yourself a good amount of compound, even the edge, because you don't know if you're going to use that. And so my pattern is kind of confused, but I'm going to still zhuzh it. So I'll start off here, and I'll kind of zhuzh it a little bit back and forth. And you guys see how when I go back and forth and zhuzh it, I'm kind of gliding over left and right. Yeah, and when I'm done, I don't slide off, and there's no line marks. Do you guys see? So we'll just keep going. So again, when you're going to go on it again, apply more compound and go for it. So it kind of looks like I was having a scratch pattern straight, so I'm going to shift it, kind of just to tilt it a little, and just kind of work each little section slowly, you guys. There's no need for doing it, all of it at the same time. You can give it a full pass once, you've gotten all the scratches out. You guys see how I kind of pushed everything off to the side? And so all that little fine stuff that you see is just rub marks from the felt. You just ignore that. That'll come off in the buff, or you can just leave them. They're really hard to see with the naked eye. In the naked eye, all the naked eye sees is a high polish. So you guys see how I'm kind of doing that? Just kind of, and then look, if you got the compound and you're kind of zhuzhing it back and forth, you guys see how I'm kind of rotating it? Kind of go back over the whole thing and kind of push all that compound off. And there. You guys see how I've done that whole top portion? And so now that bottom portion is really Not much left. So especially when you're working on something that's so flat. So this is why a lot of people will opt to leave it as a satin finish, because they don't know how to polish something like this properly. So look, so you just go there, and then let's go a whole full pass. Let's do a whole full pass like this. Let me go ahead and go this way. You guys see how I'm pushing all that compound off to the side? Oh, look, off the cliff it went. Off the cliff. Goodbye. And look at that polish, you guys. Look at that. You guys see that? So now you would hit it with a buff. Now, look, there's a few ways you can do this with a buff. You can use my magic buff. If you don't have a magic buff, you can use my cotton buff. You guys, you don't understand how good my cotton buff is, by the way. We were just talking, yes, with compound. We were just talking about my buff. Right, Kristen? The buff is used by a very big, what do you call it? Sunglass manufacturer. The sunglass you're going to laugh. Can I tell the story, Kristen? How you bought a sunglass and it was made by them? So our buffs, we sell a lot of buffs to this one company. And this company, when I saw the name, I told Kristen, I go, they make pretty much all the sunglasses of the world, including my Chanel, including Louis Vuitton. Like, they just are amazing. So they buy my buffs. And so Kristen laughed. She goes, I just bought a pair of glasses. And she goes, it's made by that manufacturer. And I go, I told you they make all sunglasses, man. They're like really are there. So, and then Kristen's like, God, why do they like buy our buff, you know? And I go, because it's a really good buff and they've seen the difference. So just so you know, I'm not going to dog, you know, I keep coming up with, you know, my magic buffs and all of that, but my regular inexpensive cotton buff is pretty darn good. So if you don't have anything else and you have the buff that came with your jewel tool, you're okay. So this buff that comes with the jewel tool, you can use, because I don't know what you have right now, Suni, and just give yourself some compound, the jewel tool compound. And I'll just do a little section. Yeah, Tom uses this buff every day. Thank you, Tom. And so there. Just give yourself a good polish, kind of get rid of that compound. And what, Kristen? Wait, what? Oh, I can't hear. Oh, I was wanting to hear a side conversation. So do you guys see how it took away all those, like these kinds of marks, if you will? So now if we want to see the magic buff, hold on, so I want to get rid of some of the, some of the compound that's kind of left over here is kind of straggling along because of it's rough over here, so it's going to catch wherever is rough. Do you guys see that? But other than that, that's a pretty polish. You see? Okay, so now if we want to use the, let's say the magic buff, you know what I mean? Like we're going to use the magic buff. Let's get the 4-inch, kind of change it up a bit. So let's see how this does on something that's so, well, that's nice. See? That's really pretty too. Really nice. Took all those scratches out. Very nice. So now let's use, what, Yarrow? What? Oh, you're not talking to me? So now let me get my magic buff, this one. Hold on. Let's get you going. And there we go. Get you on tight. Run you. Okay, so now let's roll this and do this section. I'm going to do this section right here. Oh, let me make sure it's clean. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm just going to wipe it for a quick little second. Make sure that I have no compound. I thought I had some compound. You see how I have some compound still on the sides? I don't want any of that to transfer onto my my pink buff. So let's go ahead and see what happens with the pink buff. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty too. Look at that. It still has some compound because I know I have some around, but you get the idea. It's nice and clean. Very nice. So they all did a very good job. And look, even if I went over my cotton buff with the pink, I'm going to try to stay away from the compound. I keep getting some on. Hold on. Hold, please. Give me 1 second, please. Uno momento, por favor. There. Oh, yeah. It had some black in there. You guys see? That's blacker than it was before. Rrr. So, you guys love how I clean it? Real quick. What, Yarrow? Yeah, my buff. Theo, if you have scratches on plexiglass, guess all you need to do is, oh yeah, that looks good, guys. Is just, hold on. There. Very nice polish. Very, very pretty. Very nice. So we did good. So pretty much you were able, so to polish scratches on plexiglass, you guys, all you would need is my cotton buff with my JOOLTOOL compound. That's all you need. Honest to God, you can polish plexiglass this. You can polish your car headlight covers, headlights with just my cotton buff and my compound. I'm telling you guys, my cotton buff is just so good. I'm very picky with my manufacturers. I want to make sure I have the best of the best of the best. Just the JOOLTOOL, because the JOOLTOOL has different speed settings, and it's just, yeah. So yeah, the buff and the compound for your, yeah, anything else will burn through the plexiglass. Please watch some of my videos polishing plastic, and I'll show you how to do that perfectly. So yeah, it works really nice. So that came out pretty. Shad. Yeah, so Suni, do you understand? So from something that's like really nasty, you know, to get that polish is just pretty nice. So I hope that helps, Suni. So there. Well, you're so welcome. I'm here for you guys. You know, I want you guys to have the best finishes. I don't want you guys to struggle. Come on. That's my whole MO. That's why I created the JOOLTOOL. So why would I not want you to help you? Be foolish. Oh, you want to see me do sunglasses? So I can do any sunglasses, but the problem is if it has a coating on it, guess what? I'm going to polish off the coating. So if it's any kind of readers that have no coating, you guys, if the coating's on the inside, you can totally do the outside. Super easy. I'll look for a pair of glasses. I'm telling you, one SEMA auto show, that's all I was doing was people's glasses. I'm like, what the hell? Am I at a car show or am I at a glass convention? It's like every other person kept saying, can you polish my glasses too? So yeah, you can do that. I'll be on the hunt for some good glasses. That's a good demo, Irene. I'm going to do that. Okay. So you guys, I appreciate you guys today. Just to recap real quick what I did for that silver. You guys, I used the fine. I used the very fine scratch. Hold on, Yara, 1 second. The very fine scratch eraser. Yeah, fine and very fine scratch eraser. Okay, followed by the felt polishing wheel with my compound. Okay, and then we used 3 different buffs. So yeah, so but these are what I used. I used the fine first, the very fine, and the felt polishing wheel with my compound, and I used 3 different buffs to show you 3 different finishes, but they were all pretty good. So anyways, and forgot about this. Well, hell, we even did the plier. Where'd the plier go? I lost it. Oh, look, this is a recap of our plier collection. So yesterday we did this one. Where am I? So yesterday we did this real nasty one right here. Really nice geometric polish. We did the inside. And then the day before we did the chain nose that are curved. We did the inside of those, cleaned those up. And we did the half round. We did the flat. And we did the half round. They're so beautiful. They're like pieces of jewelry. And today we did the round nose, which I'm so excited about. Look at this. Ooh, look how straight they are. They were not straight when we started. So I'm really excited, you guys, for what we accomplished today. We did a lot. I didn't expect it. So you guys, I will see you guys here tomorrow. Thank you so much. Be well, be safe, be healthy, and be you, you guys. I love you so much. I will see you guys here tomorrow. Mwah! JOOLTOOL it, you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.